All right, welcome back. Now, I gotta be honest, you're gonna be jealous of us because this morning we're getting to hang with some of the cutest guests we have ever had here at KWQC TV6. We are here with some sloths with Incredible Bats organization and Animal Quest, and we have Rico, and we also have Stella, right? Okay, awesome. So tell us a little bit about Rico and Stella. What kind of sloths are they?
Do you want me to talk? Okay, so both of them are called Linnaeus or Linnaeus two-fingered sloths. So they are three-fingered sloths that we're all familiar with. All the mugs and all that stuff are three-fingered sloths. And then these are two-fingered sloths. So the difference is the size. They get much larger in the wild. Also their skulls, if you were able to look at the skull on them is very intimidating looking because they have fangs.
Okay.
So very intimidating looking that way. And three-fingered sloths only have molars, okay? And then the other thing is that these are omnivores. They're not folivores, which means eating tree foliage, right? So they're omnivores. They can actually eat meat sources. The fangs allow them to grab something. We think of sloths as being slow. They're not as slow because of being an omnivore. They're a little bit faster. So they can move slowly, avoiding predator detection, also to conserve energy, but when they need a burst of speed, they are faster. And in the water, they're 3 times as fast as they can be in the trees because they can swim really well, and they do like to swim. And the most amazing fact about sloths, they can hold their breath for 40 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not, no. I know, and I thought the same thing, so I researched it. Dolphins, 15 minutes, the white-sided dolphin, 15 minutes the longest, and that's an animal always in the water. And the other animal, the penguins, which are in the water a lot, 26 minutes for the longest penguin, but 40 minutes for them. And the reason why is they have a slower respiratory system and a slower heart rate, so they're able to do that. Now, why would they need to do it? They're in the tree canopy. Well, they do swim. The rainforest does flood, and they like to go in the water. Maybe my thinking is a baby on the front of the mom, they're in the water, and the baby's submerged. It might take a couple minutes for it to realize it, come on, back of mom to get out of the water. You know, maybe that's the reason why. We don't really know. Scientists are still studying them. They're not as studied as other animals have been, but these guys are part of a research project, by the way. They're both were not taken from the wild. I want to make sure people know that because a lot of people think that, we had them stolen from the wild, not that way at all. They were born in Florida. A wonderful person down there raised them in captivity. Brookfield Zoo bought 2 of their cousins as well. And these are not related to each other, but with the same place, same facility that raises them. And they're part of this research project. So that particular vet that raises them can call us anytime, and he does. He's very in contact with them. How's their poop doing? Because that's really an indication of their health. It really is. So if their poop, a certain color and texture, whatever, is doing well, then we know they're healthy and that. So yeah.
Awesome. Now you guys are going to be out at the fair, at the Mississippi Valley Fair, where people can meet and greet and kind of take a picture with Rico and Stella. Talk to us about when are you guys going to be out there and how people can, kind of do that meet and greet.
Well, we're there today, tomorrow, and Sunday. We were there yesterday, too. We're there from 11 to 6 every day in the Iowa building. So that's where they're having a lot of, like, the chickens and the bunny rabbits and all that kind of stuff are going to be there, too. So we're in that same building. And we're doing something unique in the sense of giving people a chance to actually have, like, a mini session with them. So for $10 a person, they get to come in and take a photograph with them, and they get to pet them. So yeah, we can't let them hold them, unfortunately. At the age they're at now, they are an animal, and so they can, we've got to be careful of their mouth, especially with those fangs, So we're letting people pet them, though, with us controlling them and that. So Jessica here with Stella, you can see Stella just loves Jessica, and my son Dan is the main caregiver for Rico, and Rico loves him. So I was holding Rico, and he went right to him. When he sees him, he goes to him always, So my son Dan is just Rico's enamored of him, and so yeah. But we'll be there, yeah, from 6 to 7. Sorry, 11 to 6 every day until Sunday, and Sunday we go home. But we do come back for Bald Eagle Days. So
okay.
Yeah, we will be back for Bald Eagle Days again this year. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So they're no stranger to the Quad Cities.
No.
How old are they both? You said they're young?
2.5. They're both, yeah. So she's her birthday's November 22nd. Rico's October 22nd. So they'll be 3 soon. Yeah. But they're still babies, though.
They're both so snuggly.
Yeah.
She is snuggled right in, like dozing off right now.
Oh, she loves them.
She's so sweet.
Now, what is the importance of you guys getting the slots and getting the information out there for people? Why is it so important for you guys to do this?
There's like a lot of misunderstandings out there about many animals, of course. So the main objective of our business is primarily to educate people and to get them the facts so that they have not just a greater understanding but also a greater appreciation of these animals many animals, you know, are serving a very important role in their ecosystem as far as keeping it healthy, biodiversity, just so many reasons out there. So these guys, they play some critical roles as well. The sloths will actually host a moth on their body. When they have like moths growing on their further, they have fractures it can lock into. So when they go down to use the bathroom, the moth will lay their eggs in their poop so they can, you know, propagate themselves actually. So they serve as like a mini ecosystem for those little moths there.
Okay, I got to say, I've talked about poop on the show here more than I thought I would on the morning show. But, you know, last question here, just Rico and Stella, kind of what are their features and what makes them different and what do you kind of find funny about them and just why do you guys love them so much?
How are they different from each other?
Yeah, how they different kind of characteristics, like
Their
what makes them,
personalities, their personalities.
Oh, okay. Well, one thing is like for food-wise, you know, they'll taste certain things, different preferences. Like we have a friend who has sloths who they love eggs. I can't get my sloth to eat eggs either. Yeah, he likes pinky mice, and then all of a sudden now he's not wanting pinky mice because they do eat meat too. That's why they're an omnivore. So I don't know what's unique about.
She's very picky with her food, so she eats about 4 different things, and she'll try things and then she'll spit it out.
Like every other toddler.
Yeah, that sounds like my son.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then Rico, what do you want? What's unique about him that you think is?
He's very curious, very playful, and he's also very clever. He understands a lot. If he sees me opening a door, he'll grab the door handle if he wants to leave the room, like telling me to open the door. So they catch on pretty quick, and he just loves to play now. He's very, you know, excitable.
Awesome. Well, I just want to appreciate you guys so much for coming on the show this morning and introducing us to Rico and Stella. And again, you guys are out at their fair from what times again?
It's we started at 11 o'clock this morning, and we're there till 6 o'clock in the evening. Then they close the building down at that time, so 11 to 6. And yeah, so we've got other animals there too. Just so you know, we have bats. So once we started, that's why our company is called Incredible Bats. We have bats there. We have some snakes. We have some arachnids there, tarantulas, and we have some lizards there as well.
Armadillos.
And we have my armadillos there. Yes, my screaming hairy armadillo is a character, and my 3-banded armadillo, and then we have hedgehogs there too. So we have some other animals there as well. So the guests can visit with them. You know, no charge for that one, of course. But to visit with them is $10 a person, and they get to like have a very unique opportunity to actually pet them in that. So yeah.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much for coming in this morning. And you can go check out Rico and Stella at the Mississippi Valley Fair today through Sunday. Again, thank you so much for coming in. But we're going to go ahead and send it over to Kevin.